Hi there friends, welcome back. In the last video I told you about the billing section and three types of billing and how it works. So today I'm going to tell you how your stocks can be managed in your warehouses or stores. So first of all, I'm going to elaborate this picture for you. How your shop and stores are interconnected with it. So let's assume this is some shop located in Delhi and which is connected with the stores, like placed in some three different places, like store one is in Panipat, store 2 is in Noida, store 3 is in another place. So here you can see two customers buying some products from this shop and billing in this first POS area, and you can see this there is another customer who is buying some products too, and billing is done in this third POS area. And when the products are deducted, they are deducted from this POS store, not from the outer stores. Outer stores are used for stocking the products in it, and we can transfer the materials to our shop from these stores. First of all, I'm going to tell you how to create store. So let's begin. Here, open up your browser and go on the bookmark, and again put your email ID and your password and login. I'm clicking on this cart again, and I'm going on this setting. Here you can see the outlets and stores. So first of all, we are going to create our stores, and now I'm clicking on this add new button. Creating a store is quite easy. So first of all, I'm going to create store like store Noida, and store in charge is like Mr. ABC, and some contact number. I'm just putting some dummy here and creating it. Here you can see one store is added, and now I'm adding again. I want to add one more store. So store name is like store Panipat, and store in charge is Mr. ABC, etc. And contact number is, again I'm putting some dummy, and click on this create button. Here you can see the store is created. Two store is created, store Noida and store Panipat. And I'm going back on the picture again. So we created our stores. Now I'm going to explain you how to manage our stores and warehouses. So let's go to our second picture. Here you can see warehouse or store management. So I'm going to explain about how stock is managed. Here you can see this stock management contains of so many features like stock in, stock sales, stock out, stock transfer, and others too. First of all, I'm going to elaborate about the stocking. Let's see how stocking can be done. Stocking is for like we supply some goods to our stores or inventory, so we can create some records of how much stocks is entered. So let's see how it works. I'm going back on my page, and here you can see stockings. I'm clicking on it, then I'm clicking on this item stocking, and I want to add new. And here you can see select a store. I'm selecting some like Noida store because Tiara POS is my main store, like my main shop, and I have created a Noida store, so I'm selecting a Noida store. And suppose I want to add some watches to this store, and I'm clicking this fast track digital watch, and here you can see the company stock. And stores are available in this Tiara POS store, which are 7, and you can see there is no watches in the Noida store. So I want to stock some watches in the Noida store, so I want to add like 20 watches in my Noida store. So I'm clicking on this created, and here we can see stock. Now my company stock is Tiara POS having 7 digital watch, and Noida store having 20 digital watch. So this is how stocking works. And now I'm going back on the picture. So we have seen how stocking works. Now I want to tell you how stock transfer works. So let's begin with it. And stock transfer is like if we want some stocks to transfer from one store to another, like we want some products transferred to a main store or other stores. Like I'll show you an example. I'm going on this stock out, and here you can see item stock transfer. I'm clicking on this stock transfer. So I'm adding a new. I want to transfer my stock from one shop to another. Like here I want Noida store. I select store Noida. I want transfer watches from Noida to my Sonipat store because it doesn't contain of any watches. You can transfer the stock to the main shop too. And I'm just giving you an example, so you can put date here. Like I'm putting today. I want to transfer watches today, and I'm selecting the name watch, and I want to transfer fast track watch, and I want to transfer 10 watches. Here I want to explain one more thing. Like you can see company stock, Tiara Pulse and Noida stores. So I'm transferring the watches to the Sonipat, and now I'm clicking on this create. And here you can see watches are transferred to the Sonipat. So if you want to check, you just can enter the name here. Like I'm selecting fast track digital watch, and here you can see the company stock. Now Noida store contains of 10 watches and Sonipat contains 10 watches. So this is how transfer works, and you can see this is pretty easy. So again I'm going on the picture. So this is how stock transfer works. Now I'm going to elaborate stock damage. Stock damage is for like if some product is like physically damaged, or some products are transferred, they are of like expiry date, like foods are of expiry date. So now I'm going to elaborate it for you here. So here again you can see item stock damage. I'm clicking on this item stock damage, and I'm adding a new. So now I'm selecting the store. Like suppose in Sonipat store, I've transferred the watches, and one watch is physically damaged. So I'm clicking on this date, like the same day, and item is fast track watch, and here is the damage reason. I'm selecting physical damage. It got damaged, physically damaged. So here you can see the stocks too. And damage quantity is like 2 watches are damaged while transferring. And now I'm clicking on this create, and here you can see 2 watches are added to the physical damage. Now again I'm going to put watch here, digital watch here, and again you can see stock here. Like you can see company stock is now changed. Like Sonipat have 8 watches because 2 are damaged, so they are deducted from the company stock. So this is how stock damage works. Now I'm going to elaborate you about the stock adjustment. In stock adjustment, we can adjust our stocks, like while transferring stocks from one store to another or to the main shop. Some stocks may be missing or misplaced, so we can adjust our stocks here. So let's see how. So I'm going here again, and you can see adjust stock. Click on it and then add new. So you can select which store you want to be adjust. So like I'm selecting Noida store, and item name is like watch, fast track digital watch, and here you can see Noida store contains 9 digital watch, and suppose one watch is missing, and I want to adjust the stocks. So I'll go here, and I'm putting the reason like stock is missing, and quantity is like -1 because my stock is missing, one watch is missing. So then after that I'm going to click on this create, and missing stock is added here. And if I want to see the stock left, I'm clicking on this item name and watch, and here you can see digital watch in Noida store is 8 now. It was 9 before, and now it is 8. So this is how we can manage our stocks. And I'm going back on this image, so we see how stock adjustment works. Now I'm going to tell you about the stock out section. So in the stock out, suppose we have some adjacent shops, and they wants to borrow something from you. So I'm just giving my some products to them, and I want to stock out some products from my inventory. So stock out is done for that. I'll explain it here. So I'm going again on this stock outs, and after that I'm going to click on this item stock out, and I'm clicking on this add new. My main shop is Tiara Pos, and after that I'm going to put detail ID like I'm maintaining the store, and the category name is like material purchase, and subcategory is like raw material purchase. I want to stock out my product like fast track digital watch, and here you can see Tiara Pos store has a 17 digital watch. I'm just giving 5 watches to them, and clicking on this stock out. So here you can see the item is stock out, quantity is like 5, and here you can see the company stock, and Tiara Pos store contains 12 digital watch. So this is how the stock out works, and it is the one way of using stock out. So there's one more way to do the stock out. Suppose it is a restaurant or some cafe, and the end product of that cafe is like chocolate shake, and chocolate shake is made by these ingredients like milk, chocolate and sugar. So your stocks are milk, chocolate and sugar, and here you can see the after selling your product to the customers, the sales are about 8,000 rupees. Here you can see, and the stock outs of your ingredients are like 4,000 rupees, and you can see the profit here. The profit is about 4,000 rupees. So stock out can manage your stocks perfectly, so you can see what's the difference of profit and unprofit easily. So this is how stock out works for your own cafe or restaurant or your personal stores. Like here you can see selling a chocolate shake, and stocking out the ingredients so you can manage the store. This is how stock management comprehensively manage the all aspects of the inventory management for you. So in the next video I'm going to tell you about the more interesting features of this software. Hope you are liking it. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.